Right, so I'm near the end of my time here, but just before I start, just want to get one thing just straight in case you don't get the rest, you don't watch the rest of the video. The real estate market here is a bit of a scam. They've got these websites up, and the websites are just complete false information. You've got properties like 300 less than they are because they haven't taken them off there, but they've been on their books for 3 years. You know, you call them up about a particular one, it's not there anymore, they haven't got it anymore, it's the wrong price, and it's just really false information. And then, you know, the idea is then that you call them up and then they offer you other stuff, so they're just trying to bait you in. I think it's really dishonest the way that they do that. And I mean, you can find good people, good agents and things like that. I mean, I've had some decent experiences with them since I've been here. But one thing I would say is just to go onto Facebook, just put in Malta properties and to let and that type of thing, and there are a few groups there which you can find stuff and get agents there which give you realistic prices. And there's also the maltapark.com, which is like a free advertising site. So you can go to maltapark.com, you can go on to Facebook, or you can use the, I think, is it the Times or the Malta Times or the Malta, yeah, I think it's the Malta Times. And you can go on there and they've got like a section as well. The market here is very quick. So if you come here and you're looking for something for a month or for the next few months in the future, there's just no point, because something comes on the market and they just get it filled straight away. So property's usually on the market for a week and then it's filled again. So it's very, very quick here. So don't come here a month or two early. Well, like I did really, I should have come like a week or two early, but we didn't really have much choice. Come here as close to the time you can, otherwise you're going to end up paying probably for the time between the time that you get your contract signed and the time that you move in. So, you know, if you get your contract signed in December, then you'll probably end up, you want to move in January, you'll probably end up paying for December, because they want you to move in immediately, because that's when they're free. So yeah, a couple of things there for you to think about. So the first day I got here, I started like getting some appointments ready, and I went to a place called Figura. It's fairly near the Valletta. I mean, it's a 20-minute bus ride. So I went there, but I took a bus from St. Julian's, and it took me about an hour and a half, which was a little bit longer than I'd expected. And I went to see an apartment. It was all right. 650 euros. It was decent for what it was, but there was no real view, or there was like a balcony, but there was no real view, and Hanata wanted a separate kitchen area, but so it wasn't amazing. So I thought I'd see another one. I just going to put, so I'm not talking to the camera all the time, I'm going to put some footage of the actual neighbourhood in here. And then I got completely lost. Basically, then I had to meet Connie, another agent, to see one in Ormi. I got completely lost, and I went through Figura. I went just walked down the main road, and then I ended up by the docks, but the sea was on the wrong side of me. So so I walked around there for a while, and I ended up getting to Vittoriosa, which was really, really nice. And there's a quick video of I was just sat there on the ferry, and of these beautiful church bells that come up, and you know, you can really close your eyes and picture yourself, you know, hundreds of years ago. The really ancient bells, and like loads of churches all going off at the same time. It was great. I took the ferry up, cost £1.50 or €1.50.
and then you get the get to go up the lift. But you got a pretty cool view from up here. I'll just show you the view up here. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, after that I got into Valletta, obviously, and then I got lost again. I got the lift, which is the next cutscene. I got the lift up, and yeah, I walked around, and then I walked down and met Connie, and she took me to another place in Ormy. It was decent as well, but a lot of these places, they've got like communal areas, and the tenants or the owners, they don't take care of it. So I mean, outside of the apartment looks really dingy, you know, not very well taken care of. And I mean, it's not the agent's fault, it's the owner's fault, right? So yeah, that's a little bit, because you think, well, you know, if they're not taking care of the communal areas, then what are they going to be like to live with, and what are they going to be like as a landlord?
Okay, so just went to see the third one. It's pretty nice. It's a little bit old-fashioned, but you know, we're not at the high end of the market, so we don't have a lot of choice really. But yes, it's not going to be like the best in the world, but yeah, it was quite nice. It was very big. Yeah, so that was number 3.
When my mother arrived, we went back to St. Paul's for, it was a bit of a dead rubber, to be honest. That didn't end up happening because the key broke off in the door, and there was a construction site outside it anyway. So then that was number 4, or number 5 really, but number 4 that we kind of went to. And then we went off to Floriana.
Is it this one? 21? No, 21. Yeah.
So we saw a beautiful place in Floriana, and we saw 3 places. The agent Michael showed us around a few places. 2 of them were quite nice, one of them was really, really bad. But
that is Valletta.
Yes, that's
we wanted to close in on the Floriana one, but I think we just talked it through a little bit too much. By the time we talked it through, somebody else had come in and seen it and loved it and taken it. So a little bit disappointing, but yeah. So that was that point until Friday, and then so we went out for a meal, and I'll continue the story next video. All right.